Hello, it is Christmas Day 2021. It is the afternoon, so we're right between all the happenings, and we had a little bit of a break. I thought I'd get on here and just talk about the box a little bit and tell you what I liked and what I didn't like, and just give you my final thoughts on this. But first, my name is Chris O'Neill from Sew the Distance. Thank you for joining me. And this is just a follow-up on Jenny's Countdown to Christmas through Missouri Star Quilt Company. Okay, so I have to say, overall, when I look at the entire experience, I really enjoyed it. I loved the surprises that I got. I loved opening the gifts. I loved making the videos, all of it. And it's really interesting because I almost didn't make the videos. We had a lot going on, as you know, in our personal lives, and it was my original intent to do it, and I thought about not even doing it at all. I didn't want to be boring, and I didn't want to be redundant, and I can tell you, overall, I'm so glad I did it. I just feel like the community here in the comments grew, and that I became more in tune with what people like as far as videos, and it's going to make me a better YouTuber and a better quilter. And I just love that. I also love that I really embraced this box, at least I tried to, with an open mind. For example, the socks. I gave them a try, and I'm so glad I did because I love them. Same thing with the soap. I turned around after I tried it. I really loved it. I love how soft it made my hands. And remarkably, it has kept its shape. My husband and I both have been using it, and it's still looks like a spool, so that's interesting too. So as far as personal growth, personal opinion, I learned a lot about myself. I tried out some new techniques with sewing and embraced a lot of the patterns and just had a good time with that. So the whole experience for me was wonderful. Were there some glitches? Sure. Were there things that I was disappointed about? Absolutely. But overall, when I look at the entire process, it has been just a lot of fun. So let's just talk for a minute about value, because this has been a really hot topic. First of all, I've never seen so many people get upset about a pair of socks and how much they cost. It's so hard to come up with value when you don't have an exact item to compare it to. And that's kind of where I got into some trouble, because I was really just Googling things to find out the cost if I couldn't find the exact price online. I was taking the average. A good example of that is the clock. You know, when I started looking around at quilt-themed clocks that were the same size and the same material, I couldn't find anything that was less than like $33. So that surprised me, but it also made me think about the value even more and how we all value things differently given our own personal opinions about things. So what we did, my husband and I sat down and we actually created a spreadsheet and put a low value and a high value on things. So for example, the patterns, you can get the free patterns by watching the videos for a lot of these. So we put the range of price between $0 and $10. Okay, and we did that for every item in this box. After we did that, we came up with two totals, a low end and a high end. And the low end was around $170. I'll put the exact total up here on the screen. And the high end was about $450. Again, I'll put the exact total up here on the screen. Now the average was $313 around there. My total was $307. So it could be anywhere from that $170 to $450. It's really a matter of preference. Either way, I paid $160 for the box, and I feel like it was worth every penny, even with some of the disappointing items. That's just my opinion again, and it's how I valued things. So the two biggest disappointments though for me were the fact that there wasn't enough fabric, and somebody did point out to me, well, not everybody has the same taste in fabric, and I agree, that's true, but there are some things that we kind of all like neutrals, and we would all use. So I am a little disappointed that we only got one charm pack and I think 4 strips of fabric, and that's it. Personally, I would have liked to had more. The other thing that kind of irritated me a little bit has to do with this little quilt behind me. The pattern required a tool that did not come in the box, and that kind of bugged me. I mean, I knew how to work around that, but I'm sure there's people out there that went and bought the tool. But you know, Missouri Star Quilt Company is trying to make money at this too. This is an advertising opportunity for them. So I get that too. I understand where they're coming from. Even with all the branding items, and I think we got 7 in total, you know, I get it. They're advertising their products. I would probably do the same thing. It's smart business sense, right? Anyway, overall, I loved it. There were things maybe that I wish I would have gotten in it. Maybe a notebook with graph paper for designing would have been nice. Even a set of pens, if they're gonna use branding opportunities, pens would be nice. But you know, I can't really complain. It was a wonderful experience. I got to meet a lot of you through your comments and build some relationships there, and I just had fun. It was a lot of fun to do. So those are my thoughts on it. I will put a breakdown on my blog for all the I don't know, numbers and stuff like that and percentages and everything for people that really want to see that. But I will be doing it again next year for sure. I had a good time. It was fun and a wonderful experience. So I hope this helps you make a decision if you were on the fence or not. It is a lot of fun, and let me know in the comments if you're going to be doing it next year. They will be doing, I think, if they do it like they did last year, a pre-sale in April, and I'll make sure that I'll put that in one of my vlogs so you know when to pre-order this if you are interested in doing it. Anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful day. I will be making some videos. I might even make a couple before the end of the year just to talk about what I got for Christmas, because I got a lot of fabric and I got a lot of stuff that I love, so I might review some of that, and just some goals and different things before we start the new year. Have a great day. Take some time to sew, relax, pour yourself a cup of cocoa, and enjoy the day. Bye.